1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's been 7 days, Elite Ari. Can you believe it? What a creative and ingenuitive intro. What chapter number are we on?
The best chapter of Attack on Titan number. That's what we're up to. What is the
190,
title?
308.
You're
And I was trying
close.
to make a joke because I was going to say which one's my favorite, but the Levi killing Zeke is in. Oh.
Oh my god.
Fuck you, read a manga, you dumb fucking
Jesus
idiot
Christ.
audience. That's in
True.
137, so it is the best chapter. But 138's the better chapter, obviously.
Yeah, I agree
That's
completely.
the
But
other
yeah,
killing. And then a kissing, and then a watching.
kissing. Oh my god. Attack on Titan. No way.
Yeah, there's only been one. If you'd watched
Chainsaw
my
Man.
Elite RE intro, video, you'd know that.
More. No, no, no. That's very
Actually,
true.
Elite RE, I already made a video about how 139 is the best chapter. God, he's just lying to the audience right now. Through his teeth.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan's coming out soon. Anyway, Chainsaw Man is here, 137. Choo choo, lovely, moony moony, mura mura. What's that mean, Elite RE?
Yes. What a title. Well, I actually do know what that means because everyone shoved it in my face as soon as I went everywhere on social media. They said that this is a reference to a Maximum the Hormone song, which I've never heard of them, but
Huh.
I do know them from making the third ending of Chainsaw Man. That's where I know them from. But apparently they are like a band that does like other music and stuff too.
Maximum
But
the Hormone. We're looking at them. They look pretty
they did the
radical, Elite
best,
RE.
one of the best CDs in Chainsaw Man, probably
I don't
top
remember
three.
any of the songs. I wonder if I clicked on it if I would recall any of those EDs. I remember thinking they were cool visually, but I didn't listen to
Yep.
any of them after the fact. They all got tattoos,
Oh,
and they're
I
Japanese,
think
so that means they're evil.
they also did the Death Note opening. I think
Oh my
the
goodness, the
like
good
yelling
one?
one.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay. We love Maximum the Hormone here. That one?
Absolutely, yeah, that's the one.
I didn't want to commit to that because it wasn't as funny as doing a little that type of
It was
one.
just accurate. That's what it
Yes.
was. Yeah.
What were we talking about? Oh, so why are we referencing this? What's that got to do with it? What does it mean?
I have no.
Choo
It's just a
choo
thing. They're
means
singing.
everywhere. Hold on, I got Google Translate out.
Wait, I don't think it's Japanese.
Mooney, Mooney. Well, it detects what language it is. Obviously, we don't have to select
Oh,
Japanese. You
okay.
fucking
You're
idiot.
using the AI. Yeah, I get it.
No,
I
I'm
get it.
using so everywhere. No village village. So Mura is village. I'm assuming. So
Right.
everywhere to no to village. Any insight into this one?
Of course.
If I put this into
Yeah.
Google, it's just gonna come
I
up with Chainsaw Man, like the French shit, isn't it? We hate Chainsaw Man. Oh no, it is just the song comes up. Obviously, you fucking idiot.
Yep.
Oh my god,
Which
we
I
got a
guess
full
there's
lyrics here.
something to say here, Kyle, all right? Which is the fact that when I first read through this, there was a very different experience to what I have now. Because I thought Fujimoto was a genius because he just came up with all these random words and stuff. But no, he just stole it from someone else.
Huh.
So I don't know.
So are
It's a
they
different
actually singing the
experience.
song in is that the song she's singing? Because I've
I
actually
don't know. That's the thing.
because I've thought about doing that in my own writing Elitery, because you know when you're doing a written thingy that doesn't have vocals and stuff, how are you going to put your favorite song in your thing to play in the backing of your favorite scene that you're making? Like if you're
Yeah.
doing a movie, you can just put it in the back there, and I'm like, or if you just had the characters sing it, and then like the audience, if they knew it, would sing it along too, and it would create a very interesting effect and interesting thingy. Text exceeds the character limit when I try to put the whole fucking uh lyrics of the song in the thing. I gotta scroll down a lot because Jesus Christ, that's a lot of thing. I see sex,
Mm.
sex, kill, kill in English, so that's interesting. It's still too long. Let me get rid of this. I just need to see some of it to see if it matches Elite RE. No, it does. It's not translating to nothing. Japanese detected. They're just yelling gibberish in this song. Choo choo, lovely, moony moony, mura mura, pudding pudding, baron, Nururu. You get it, Alita. Right? It's some. I think they're
Yes.
just chanting weird stuff because that's what type of band they are. So we didn't get that reference,
Yes.
but I think we're gonna get another reference later on, Alita. But we're not up to that yet. You know what I'm talking about? There's no way he doesn't.
I don't think so. No. We'll
They
see.
old boyed in a hole, you fucking idiot, in a hallway. With
Oh,
bats.
sure. Okay. Yes. Yep.
Okay. So, also, you think we're going to get to 30 minutes with this fucking chapter?
I don't know.
We're already 5 minutes in.
It'd be a bad idea to bet against us, though. We can,
Yeah.
yeah, we do it somehow.
Hey, senpai, you're a virgin, right? Right? Huh? You want me to have sex with you? I've got nothing better to do anyway. Good, what do you call it? Attitude, motivation. Go lick that devil head. Do that for me, and I'll let you have sex with me. That's the first page of Leori.
So isn't it crazy? This is you were kind of close, I guess. To
I don't remember what I
I mean,
said.
this is basically what you said. I feel like last time you were talking about. I mean, I was completely wrong. I thought Denji was going to be traumatized by this sexual assault.
Oh yeah, Leori was like, "Yeah, girls touching your penis, that's terrible."
Yep. And I think you said that. Oh, it's going to be just like he's been manipulated in the past. Makima manipulated him, and Reese or someone, and now it's going to happen again. And that's what happened. Except it wasn't because he saw right through it, but he still played into it.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Self-awareness, but not treating the problem. That's what we call humanity, Leori. Now,
Yes.
I was caught off guard off this first page, and I thought it was interesting because initially last time we met this girl, and it was so clear and obvious she was a plan, and she was almost uninteresting because of that. But then her, like, it makes her seem like less of a setup for her not to just do it, but to make him do something really gross in order to do it, to make him earn it, kind of. It's like interesting. Okay, she has some motivation here, whether it might just be to laugh at him sucking on a demon teat. What do we call them? Do we call them demons or devils? I forget. Demons,
Devils,
right?
of course.
No, devils.
Wait, what? Are
That's
you crazy?
right. In Devilman,
Yeah.
they call them demons just to fuck with you. Don't worry, I
Yeah.
remember. But yeah, so I was like, oh, this is more of an interesting dynamic immediately. I was like, oh, Fujimoto's a genius. I thought he was a fucking moron. I thought he was setting up some boring bullshit, but here we go. What a twist. And it's the easiest, simplest Fujimoto explanation. All of the Fujimoto girls, and by all of them I mean like 3 of them, they all like watching Denji do gross things and then laughing. And there is some relatability where I'm like, I've seen that in the world somewhere. But Fujimoto seems to be infatuated with gross girls. You haven't noticed that? Not gross gore, Alito. That's a different fella.
Sure. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
It's interesting.
I didn't have anything
So
to add to
Reese
that.
is
Carl,
like
yeah.
that. Who else am I thinking about? Power? Not really. We're not trying to fuck Power.
I mean,
She's
Makima's
us.
kind of like that.
No, Makima doesn't fall into this category, I don't think. I guess she
Well,
did
I
laugh when he did gross things.
Yeah.
There is a lot of girls thinking gross things are funny rather than girls thinking gross things are gross, which is what you would expect from a more generic sort of female character or portrayal of women, maybe. Well, in your experience, Alita, do girls think gross things are gross? Girls are gross, Alita. You ever noticed that?
Yeah, they are.
filthy?
Yeah, I just read another. Oh wait, no, sorry. I was thinking of. I've been watching an anime about a girl who's pretty gross sometimes. Yeah, girls can be gross.
Girls
yeah.
aren't gross, they aren't filthy, but they are slobs, Alita. See, I'm refining my thoughts here.
Yes.
Room, terribly messy, always. But,
Yes. all women.
therefore, this is leading me to the conclusion that girls might think gross things are funny, rather than when you think of the divine feminine Alita. You think of a very pretty, what do you call it, particular... what word am I looking for that starts with P right now, Alita? Pristine, perhaps? Oh my god, that's 2 words that start with P. They look perfect. Not in the good way, but in the orderly way. But that's fake. That's what
In
we're
the
saying
Makima
here.
way.
Yes. No. Makima was wearing a suit and stuff. That was hot.
Yes. But also very pristine.
Now what the fuck does pristine mean? Pristine. I definitely spelled that
There you
wrong.
got this. Come on.
Pristine. I wrote pristine, and by wrote I mean tight.
That's close.
In its original condition, unspoilt, clean and fresh as new. In original condition, unspoilt. I guess that was kind of what I was saying, because they're not dirty by spoilt by like dirt and gross stuff.
So what's the point here? What are you're talking about?
I'm saying Fujimoto
there's the gross Fujimoto
likes
girl.
this girl archetype, and it's cool, I think. It's good. And then we were trying to figure out if this was Fujimoto being descriptively accurate to all women or not.
Right.
And whether or not women were gross. See? I can't believe I remembered how we got here. I never remember how we got here.
Yeah.
You proud of
And
me?
I think I agree. It's interesting. It is interesting to see in media where women are depicted as gross rather than pristine. Yes, true.
What girls aren't gross in Chainsaw Man? What other girls we got? Kobeni,
Asa.
she sucks. Nothing happened. Asa, her room is kind of tidy, I guess. She's kind of a mess, falling apart.
Yeah.
Yuko was poor, Lamau.
She had shoes.
And then she didn't have shoes. She gave them away.
It's kind of gross wearing one shoe. Yeah.
Yes. Shoes, definitely gross. We don't like feet here, Elite Ari. You better not confess to liking
No,
feet.
never. No.
Right now.
Only anime feet.
No, gross. Fuck, are we run out of girls in Chainsaw Man? The lesbian girls, they were probably clean.
Was there only one of them? Wait, who are you talking about?
Well, there was a bunch of them, right?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the brother and sister or whatever. They were. I don't even know if they were brother and
Who
sister.
were the brother and sister?
I don't even remember if they are brother. The two devil hunters that got killed randomly by the brothers, the three brothers.
Yeah, well, they were all brothers.
Remember that?
No sisters, and we're
No,
talking
not
about
those.
women.
The what's his name? They had scars on their faces or something.
Oh yeah,
one of them was really hot.
No, never.
Was it? Weren't they? I think.
Well, I
thinking
do
of the
remember
right
them.
person.
I mean, in Chainsaw Man, we're not talking about this random sister girl. We're talking about
Tendo.
mom.
That's right. Yeah.
Tendo and Mizumi. If that was right,
Is that right?
Fucking god, but I have no idea. I feel like there's a Mizuki or something in Chainsaw Man. Remember the dude with like the stone power and stuff, and then the Darkness Devil summoned the Stone Devil through him and then killed it?
Yeah. God, I hate that guy. Yeah.
I love the Darkness Devil.
Yeah, I love that. All right.
I didn't even say
what
the
were we
Falling
talking
Devil.
about?
The Falling Devil was very pristine.
Oh yes.
Yeah, she was a fake girl.
Except for the blood dripping down the eyes. Yeah.
No, that was pristine. That was elegant, Elidari.
Yep.
Okay, so
and we don't know if it's a woman, right?
Huh?
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, I already made that self-aware remark. You moron. Now,
sorry, go ahead.
We were talking about this girl being weird and stuff, but then she's another killer girl at the end or something. She was just trying to fuck him up for real. Yeah. What is Yoshida doing here? We'll figure that out when we get there. Denji blushes and then he blushes again. And then he says, okay, you're kind of sketchy. You see, he's learning. He remembered this from Race and Makima and Isa when she tried to kiss him and then kill him that one time. A girl supposedly approaching me. It's like way too... What's that word? Leo, you jump in.
Fucking I thought you were going to finish off the joke. Convenient.
Kyle hates that word. Scared. Kill Jockey Bacon one of these days. For starters, why would you want to have a date with me when we've never even met? Denji never heard about a blind date. Crazy. And then she says, well... Hey, scroll down. It's still scrolling. My mouse is fucking up. It's spoiling me on the chapter. This is my first time reading. Where was I up to?
Yes.
Well...
Look,
and then,
I've matured.
Yes, he cuts her off because this is a build up to a joke here, Leader. Like he's really smart, and I kind of fell for it. But I kind of fell for it because I was like, oh, Leader is gonna be right, and I'm gonna have to eat shit later. But then no, I was right because I'm a genius. Now you were saying it was rape last time, but instead this is
sexual assault.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. So I don't even know. I was imagining I'd have to eat shit from somebody. Maybe Miller said something stupid about this. Look, I've matured. I don't fall for honey traps anymore. Interesting turn of phrase, honey trap, Alita. I guess bees go to honey or something. No, bees make honey.
Sure.
You like honey, so you go to honey. Like Pooh Bear. Remember Pooh Bear?
Yeah.
What a funny little fella. Remember Rabbit? Remember Kangaroo? Tigger? How did Tigger say his name again, Alita?
Tigger, yeah. I don't remember. I'm not a big fan of Winnie the Pooh, right?
T-I-double-G-er? That's how he spells his name.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I have no idea.
I had that on
I don't know. I'm not a big
in my room when I was like 4 Elite RE. It had the thingy out. It was very funny and big picture of Tigger. Where'd Tigger go? Where'd that picture go, Elite RE? We were talking about honey, and that got me to Winnie the Pooh. This is word association. Yes. What's the better phrase for this? I don't fall.
Honey trap. What's wrong with a honey trap? I think that's fine.
It was a weird phrase.
It's like I think I've heard a million times before. Honey pot or something, right?
Jeez. Maybe honey pot would be better, I guess. I've never heard this before in my life, by the way. And then she just smiles, and he says, besides, this is obviously big build up because she can't interrupt him. I'm sick and tired of mindlessly obeying someone for the bait that's dangled right in front of me. Got it? Then get out of here. Have some respect for yourself. It's funny because he's about to lack self-respect, Alidori. And he's licking the dead little thingy that we killed last time, and she's laughing. Fujimoto has this laughing pose that he has. Is it always a girl? This laughing pose, I feel like Race did it. I feel like it's given me some Fire Punch vibes, though I can't entirely place it. I just placed it in my head. God, I'm so smart. We're always laughing, remember that?
Yeah. Men don't laugh in Chainsaw Man, right? Like Aki never laughs, Yoshida never laughs, Kishibe never laughs. You know?
Does Denji laugh a lot? He's usually making people laugh.
Yeah, probably he laughs a lot with power. But I guess
I'm trying
power's
to think
dead.
of
Well, unless this
one-
girl, her idea is power.
This girl's not Power, alright? She has a baseball bat. Did Power ever use a baseball
Yeah,
bat?
that's nothing like. Actually, no, she didn't. But in the zombie scene in the end of season 1, I felt like that was a pretty similar scene to what's going on here. Could be a parallel, you know, and it happened in a very similar point in the manga of part 1, you know, 30, 40 chapters in.
Oh, remember when we were doing parallels, like a million and the same devils or something were showing up every time and Miller wouldn't shut up about it?
Yep.
I think that was before you caught up, but I'm sure you heard about it after the fact. But do we kind of stop doing that, or am I just not paying enough attention? I really think, and I've been thinking about this, and I thought about this last time, I gotta reread all of part 2 in like one sitting, and then I'd have it all figured out.
Yeah.
But do I really want to do that right now? No, I'm busy. Leave me alone. I like that it says licka licka in the little onomatopoeias over here. Is that what they're called? Sound effects? Sound effects use onomatopoeias to what do you call it when you send something to somebody else? Communicate. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Yes. Well done, Kyle.
Laughing. It's a similar pose. I've seen this before. But Denji's really licking it. Do it like you're sucking a popsicle, senpai. She's always calling him senpai. What do you think that's about, Alidori?
She's probably a younger student at the school. I don't know.
Now that's statutory rape. I guess it could be a daddy kink thing, but Japaneseified. Ever think about that?
There was something about Japanese. We'll get to it, I'm sure, if it'll trigger my mind.
We hate the Japanese here, right, Alidori?
No, I love the Japanese.
Me too.
It's just the Japanese government that I despise.
But yeah, then he starts sucking on it. I also like that there's no dick joke here when he's sucking on the thing. That would be
right. It's
generic,
just implied
instead of funny. And then he's just thinking she's cute, and they go to some karaoke place. You ever been to karaoke, Alidori?
Yep. Once it was too loud, so I left.
I'd never been there. I don't think I would like it very much at all. And it is weird. Apparently, in
you gotta
Japan,
be drunk. It's a drunk place.
In Asian sectors of around where I live, they've got them everywhere. And I do hear that it is for fucking most of the time. Not most of the time. Sometimes. Probably for school kids like this. I'm spoiling the manga. We're getting here. You like watching school kids fuck, Alidori, you weirdo?
No, I hate it.
Me too. I hate Chainsaw Man.
You see the building title though? Karaoke Fujimoto. Isn't that crazy? Oh my God.
This is another, is this a layer 1 shitty meta moment, or is this layer 3 genius? You have to decide.
Yep.
And also it says karaoke but spelt weird over here. You ever notice that one?
What do you mean? It's spelt the same.
No, there's an I here.
Huh?
Look, we got karaoke
What?
Fujimoto, and then there's a
about?
sign right next to it that says karaoke.
That's an R.
Huh? Oh yeah, it is, huh?
K-A-R. Oh my God, Kyle.
Nah, that's an I.
Yeah,
I thought it was funny. Like they had the.
It's
they
even
had
the same
proper
font and
English
everything.
spelling, and then wrong English spelling, and it was like a joke. This was carrying this panel. Now it just sucks. It's layer 1 shit meta.
Blew the love hearts on the window though.
Yeah, because it's for fucking. We haven't established that. We're about to. We're going to have sex at a karaoke place? ? Exclamation mark. We could never get a room in a love hotel in school uniforms. Love hotels, hilarious concept, right, Alidori?
Yep.
These Japanese, what a bunch of weirdos. I guess it's probably good.
Yeah, what's wrong with the love hotel?
Huh?
What's wrong with a love hotel?
It'd be pretty
It's like
embarrassing,
a
I'd
nice themed
imagine.
room.
Oh,
No,
that
it's
would be the
just not
worst
if you're
part.
there with someone that you like.
Every romance anime, I nearly called it Kiss Me Baby. Yamada's first time has a love hotel scene.
Uh,
Spoiler. And then that Maidens of the Savage season thing that I also watched, that was similar, right? What was the conceit of that show? It had something to do with virginity and high schoolers fucking. I think all four of the girls were virgins and they all found different boyfriends, and that was cool. Not as funny as Begot HK, and you got to watch Begot HK in the dub. The other one, I didn't watch dubbed. Anyway, love hotel scenes. That was a build-up. Oh, and they were high schoolers, so I guess Fujimoto was making fun of them by applying realism, like he was earlier in that one
Yes.
example that I forgot about. What was our example earlier?
that the women are gross.
Ah, yes, gross women. Yes. Also, I've never gotten a hotel as an adult, Alito. I haven't stayed in a hotel since I was a kid, so I've never paid for one.
Wait, have you ever been alone since?
No.
Have you like ever? Nice. All right.
Wait, what were you gonna say? Alone or what?
No, just alone ever. I don't like. Have you ever gone anywhere where you're like in your own like
No.
hotel
Man,
or
I
like I
wish.
don't know. It's just funny to me. Yeah.
I only spent
One
like
day, Kyle,
seven
you'll get a
days
chance.
of a time out of this.
I guess you're alone in the
place.
car right now, right?
Yes, you can't stop me. Sometimes when I go to work, I walk around the shopping center alone. Did you know that?
That's pretty adult of you. Like nice and independent. Well done, Kyle.
I don't even drive alone, Alito, because I don't drive. I always
You're
say
getting there. You're getting there.
I've never been to a movie alone, etc., etc. But how is this
No
coming
way. Surely you've been to a movie alone, right?
up? No, I've never.
At least one.
No, I remember I used to say this. I've never been to a movie without my mother. But there's actually one example
Oh,
of it
okay. That's
of me
fair.
going with my younger cousins and one older cousin. Isn't that embarrassing?
Did you have a lot of friends in high school, Kyle?
No, I never did anything with them on the weekends. I did not want to be around them more than being in school ever. So no, I've never seen a movie with my friends. Also, if they tried to talk
Oh, wow.
during it, I would punch them, and I'm sure they would try to say funny things about the movie while they were watching it, and they would annoy
Yeah,
all
they
the
would,
people
yeah.
around us. And we'd get the evil stares, and it would just be painful experience all round. I also never gone on a movie date, Alito, because that sounds stupid.
Right.
Why would you go see a movie on a date?
Well, because you
cuddle
enjoy
and
talking
fuck
about
in the
media,
cinema,
right,
I
Kyle?
guess.
That's what you're
just
doing
watch
right
a movie
now.
at home if you're gonna do that. But that's probably
Yeah,
past
true.
the
But then,
dating.
then your parents would be Herb, and like yeah,
They have a house too, Elite.
yeah, true. All right.
I mean, I wish.
So you never had a hotel. All right. I'm glad we figured this out.
Oh, my
All right.
point was, you can probably get a hotel for an hour or something, right? I feel like they did that in Mad Men when they were fucking prostitutes.
I very much doubt you get. I mean, I don't know because usually they have to clean it, and then they have to clean it after you're done. And it's like,
Yeah.
how are they gonna find someone to get it after you? I don't know. Usually you pay per night for a hotel, not per hour.
Yeah,
There's probably specific hotels, like near an airport or something.
yeah. I guess you could just pay the overnight one and then leave after 5 minutes, Lamau, because you're only lasting
Yeah.
3 minutes, Elite. You punk.
True.
The logistics of this were fascinating. What can we say, Elite?
Yes.
School uniforms, hotel room. That's where we're up to. Plus, a friend of a friend works here part-time. They'll turn a blind eye. Everything's about nepotism in this world, Elite. You ever noticed that?
I know it's terrible.
I
Yeah.
nepotismed you into
That
50,000
might
views,
be
you
the-
fucking fraud.
Yeah, true. That's very true, actually. And more like 68,000 views, right,
Oh,
right
I'm
now, and
sorry.
still rising, right? But I think this is the most relatable line here, where it's like, plus a friend of a friend works here part time. They'll turn a blind eye. I feel like I've been in many situations, not a sexual situation like this, but situation where you have someone working somewhere, and they give you some.
Elite be fucking
benefit 'cause
friends
they
of
work there.
friends plenty of time.
No, never. I would never do
Um,
that. No, it's against my moral code.
He only fucks friendless women. He takes advantage of lonely women.
No, I'm a Catholic, Kyle. I would never have sex before marriage.
True. He's been listening. Never mind. We don't need to go down this tangent.
Yeah,
What'd you
so
say?
yeah.
Oh, friends of friends relatable. Yeah, kind of, I guess.
Yeah.
Denji's blushing on her. Well, in that case, shall we get to it? And then she says, before we begin, Denji's all blushing. He's very excited. She starts singing Elite Ari. Now, am I going to read every word of this?
Yes.
Smooch. Wait. All right. We got to
gotta
bring
be
up the
fast
Michelle
about
Tensei point after this. Don't let me forget.
All right. Go ahead.
Smooch, smooch, lovey, gropey, gropey, horny, horny, jiggle, jiggle, boing, schlick, licky, licky. Then we got
Nice.
Denji internal monologue. Huh? She's singing, just in case you didn't get it, she's doing karaoke. They went to a karaoke place. She's got a microphone in her hand, she's shaking her arm, and there's action lines because of the words protruding from her mouth. Said
Yes.
words are smooch, smooch, lovey, gropey, gropey, horny, horny, jiggle, jiggle, boing, schlick, licky, licky. Licky Licky's a Pokemon. You ever seen Licky Licky before, Elite RE?
Nope, never heard of it.
Should I tab over and show Elite RE Licky Licky? It's the evolved form of
Yeah.
Lickitung.
Crazy. Thanks, Kyle.
Licky.
I love Pokemon.
Licky. It's spelt weird. It's Licky with an I, and then the last Licky is with a Y. Elite RE.
Isn't that exactly how it's spelled?
But that's also the Pokemon name. Oh my god, there's one at the Sinnoh, because it's a Sinnoh Pokemon. Even though Lickitung, its pre-evolution, is a Kanto Pokemon. That's Gen 1 and Gen 4. There's one of him at the Sinnoh League here. I'm not editing this in, chat. Look up Licky Licky yourself, you fucking hack fraud idiots. We got him over here. Remember where the Licky Licky was in the Darkrai movie? What
Oh
a
my
great
god.
movie. What, you're making fun of Licky Licky? Oh, it doesn't even
It's
have
like
its tongue
Majin
out.
Buu. Yeah.
No, Majin Buu's like Licky Licky. Hold on.
All right.
I'm sending you another one with
Smooch.
his... Shut up! I'm sending you another one with his tongue out. He's got a big tongue, and he licks people with it. Lick is a Pokemon move. You ever heard of it?
Jesus. No. I don't know anything about Pokemon, Kyle,
If
right?
you use Lick, it's got about 20 power. It's a ghost type move, and it has the ability to potentially paralyze at probably, I'm guessing, about 30% of the time. Kind of useful, but kind of not. Oh my god, pre-evolution. You got to look at Lickitung now. Okay, copy image. This is the last image, Elite. Quick.
Oh my god. The poor audience.
Now the bottom one turns into the top one.
I can believe it. It just looks like an older, fatter version of the younger one.
See, this bottom one was designed in 1996. The top one was designed in about 2006. So you're supposed to be able to tell the
Right.
differences in the Pokemon aesthetic over that 10-year period.
Not at all.
Smooch, smooch, lovey, gropey, gropey, horny, horny, jiggle, jiggle, boing, schlick, licky, licky. That's the Pokemon. That's how we went on that tangent, Elite. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And now we got another Denji internal monologue. Seems like it wasn't a trap, though. That's good, I guess. I have the weirdest sense of deja vu right now, and I'm freaking the fuck out.
I don't know, Kyle. How about that? Let me question you though. So, what did you think when you were reading this, Kyle? And she started singing, and she just
I
started
thought
singing
it
the
was
same
good. I
lyrics
thought
over
we
and
were
over.
fucking because I thought we were giving her more characterization, that she was just a bit of a weirdo. So Yoshida just was like, "You want to fuck my bro?" And she was like, "Yeah." And then Denji would get jealous when he found out she was sleeping around everywhere, and it would have been a great little mini arc. I'm checking the last chapter because I swear to God, this speaking, Denji getting punked, and the layout of this bottom part of this page here is giving me the weirdest sense of deja vu. But I don't...
You're not going to find it.
I'm not going to find it ever in my life, Lidori. And I feel like I remember having this epiphany while recording, while talking to you. Did I dream it?
Yes.
But I didn't read the chapter until now, so how would I have dreamed it last night?
Kyle, you're like...
I can
Do
see
you
the
often
future?
dream about our conversations?
Oh, me and Minty were talking about dreaming about each other the other night. No, was it with Bacon? I dream about plenty of things.
Nice. I don't think I've ever dreamt about like recording a video or anything like that.
There was something weird I dreamed about last night, and I woke up and I was like, man, that's clearly representative of my thingy. Oh,
Right,
I almost remembered it for a second, Alita. Give me a moment.
Jiggle
Oh,
jiggle
I
boinch,
remember it
lick
now.
licky licky.
Yes.
Yep.
But I'm not bringing that up. So, but I was going to bring something else up. It was going to be poignant. It was going to be on point. It was going to be on subject. It was going to be about Chainsaw Man.
About how you were reading when you read this the first time, and you were like, "Wow, she's got characterization. She's singing a weird song. This is Chainsaw Man.
Denji's
She's
gonna
got a
get
weird pose. She's
jealous.
like bent over.
But no,
It's awesome."
The thing that jogged it into my mind was talking about Minty. That's not helping, huh?
Okay.
Well, moving on. Seems
Yes.
like it wasn't a trap, though. That's good, I guess. Okay. We're moving on. We're singing again. I can't figure it out. Smooch, smooch, lovey, gropey, gropey, horny, horny, jiggle, jiggle, boing, slick, licky, licky. I'm kind of having fun, so I'll roll with it. Denji's being won over by the craziness because he loves some crazy bitches. Maybe being normal ain't so bad after all. So it's the most obvious trick Yoshida's ever pulled. He's going to have him like a girl and he's going to think normal life is good again. That's where we get another subversion Elitari because they're about to come in with bats. Now, I assume this is still her singing, though I was confused a little bit. That girl's got rock and roll, rip off her pantyhose, vroom, see-through body
Vavoom.
exposed. That kind of rhymes. What do you say?
Vavoom. You just
Vavoom.
mispronounced the critical word there, yeah.
Vavoom.
But all of this rhymes, doesn't it? Oh, no, all the rest of it, I guess. A lot of it rhymes.
A little bit. You stalkers can't deny your kinky pleasures. Now it's time to mosh together. Pleasures together, kinky, something
Kind of rhymes.
Kind of rhymes there. Now we see a door creaking and they come in. So I assume this was the signal for the boys with the bats to come in and fight. But initially I was like, oh, there's something else that she says later where I was like, is this prophetic? Does this mean something? And it was making me think about some things. But it's also something here did. But I've forgotten it, so I have to reread it. Initially I was like, oh, they're coming to rape the girl and Denji's going to save her. Because that's what she's saying, like, rip off her clothes or something, lamau. So I was like, oh, Denji's going to save her, and then she's going to fuck him again. Want to fuck him again. They haven't fucked yet. More is what I'm trying to say, Elitari. Now she's screaming vinyl, 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 vinyl. I heard that's an OK television show, Elitari, made by the same person that did Boardwalk Empire, written by the same person that did Boardwalk Empire. You like vinyl?
Okay. I've never heard of it, but I have heard of Boardwalk Empire.
Yes. Vinyl? How have you not heard of it, Alito? You've heard of all this shit anime, but you haven't heard of real television shows? I think Vinyl got cancelled after one season, and it had a lot of gratuitous sex, just like Chainsaw Man. JK.
Yep.
We're not getting any sex.
I hate sex.
We're going to talk about that in a second. But anyway, this dude runs in with a vat. She's saying vinyl. What significance does vinyl have?
It's just a lyric, I think, in this song.
Oh my god, it's about the TV series Vinyl and it's gratuitous sex because the next word is sex. Or
Maybe.
Perhaps that's a reference to what they've been talking about all chapter, huh?
Yes.
So Denji
I think it actually is like lyrics from something that exists, though. I don't know what it is. If it's the song the title is based on, or if it's another song.
After we finish reading it, we should look it up. But I'm in a reading mood right now. Don't forget that, Alito.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm the one that forgets things here. Don't say that, Alito. That's gross. So Denji kicks this fella. So he's beating these guys up in the background. Then more of them jump in. So now you're like, oh, it was a trap the whole time. And then you're reflecting on the moment a few moments ago, perhaps a day ago, perhaps 2 days ago. I can't keep up. When you're watching a Mushoku Tensei episode. And they also decide to cuck you out of the sex. That was the connection, Alito. How did you not figure
it out? Right. Okay. It's all coming together.
That's all I have to say about that, because me and Alito have to save our comments about that nonsense for like 3 weeks from now when we talk about with Jockey Bacon on the Ordinary RE channel. Isn't that right, Alito?
Yes.
Yes, he's very good at shilling his own shit after I do it for him. We got idiots with bats. They're running in. Denji's doing martial arts. He's like beating them all up because he's no biggie. And at first I was like, would Yoshida like this if he was beating him up? Is he going to transform into Chainsaw Man? He wouldn't like that. Is the girl, does she know he's Chainsaw Man? And if he transforms, is she going to want to fuck him more? See, I'm trying to get some.
Does she even know there's people in the room?
It's true. Seems like she does at the end.
I don't think she does.
During the time, you are a little weirded out. I guess you have No, she doesn't have headphones on when she's doing the thingy. So I guess you could just say her
just really singing.
Distracted her. She's really into it, perhaps. But then she picks up a bat at the end and says, "But this looks like more fun." Wait.
Because she finished the song.
Huh. She could be on his side, like she wants to beat up the bad guys now, but she's definitely with the bad guys. We're not up to that yet. We'll talk.
No way. Okay, yeah, we'll talk about it. Okay. Keep going. Aluminum.
Oh yeah, I scrolled down. Aluminum. Oh, alluming, meaning of rock. Is aluminum a rock?
That's definitely it. That has to be a Japanese lyric. I can imagine a Japanese like singer singing that.
Like that one, but it's aluminum instead of the Death Note lyrics.
Yep.
That perfectly fits, Leader. You were supposed to be blown away by that. That was the smartest thing I've said all chapter. Or
no,
review.
It wasn't.
Chapter review.
The gross women. That's a smart thing. Very smart.
No, me connecting the words. Where did the lid from my water?
So yeah, they're beating up Denji, if you can believe it.
No, they're
Oh no,
not.
then they say the. Oh no, sorry. They're trying to beat up Denji, but he's beating them up because he's Chainsaw Man. He has the strength of Chainsaw Man, but he can't. He can't actually become Chainsaw Man because then Yoshida would kill
Oh,
Naito
I
and the
get
dogs.
the context now, Leader. It's like a heavy metal song, just like the Death Note song, because we're referencing that band. And so he's like having a fun time fighting along to the beat, because that would be sick. Like when you run or exercise to heavy metal music, that's pretty cool. So Ninja's having a great
Yeah.
time. I see. I thought he was just having fun because he likes fighting. And I was like, does Denji like fighting? I guess he's a little bit like that, but he's not Goku over here. But now I get it. He's having a rush because it was fun and because they're going to fuck afterwards. I see.
Mm.
Bitch, you get you middle-aged slashers, the old-time crew. I'm going to have to say that a few more times. Now, we cut to a wide shot here of the coffee machine. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, looks like a coffee machine.
I don't drink
Why
coffee
not? They're in a
either,
karaoke room.
right? I'm not familiar. On their deathbeds... Oh, and they're all just waiting outside. That's pretty funny. On their deathbeds...
Yeah, that's the best part of this. Yeah.
The whole year through living out diners because they're laid off too. I'm gonna have to say that a few more times. And then we cut to them waiting outside, and Deji's just beating them all up, with his fisticuffs. Bitch, you get you middle-aged slashers, the old-timer crew, on their deathbeds the whole year through, living out of downers, as in outa, O-U-T-T-A, diners, because they're laid off too. So what's the significance of these lyrics, Alidori?
I don't think there's any significance to any of the lyrics in this. But if we wanted to make some, let's see. On their deathbeds the whole year through, living out diners because they're laid off too. It's about unemployment in Japanese society and how Denji is a student, but he needs to actually strive to get a job, and maybe getting a job.
I think it is about
meaning
unemployment.
in life comes from.
Like deathbeds, like they're gonna die if they don't make money. But the bitch you get you part is more interesting. Middle-aged slashers, like slasher movies, like where you cut people up and stuff and there's blood everywhere. Fujimoto loves movies, Alita. You ever noticed that?
Yeah, I did.
So maybe that's a reference there.
Remember that time the Spider-Man 2 reference in the anime? Oh my god.
Yeah,
with the train.
We hate the anime and we hate Spider-Man.
Oh my god, Kyle, can you imagine when this chapter is animated, how great it's going to be with the music and the voice acting and the action animation?
Yeah, it's going to lose all its uniqueness and interestingness because it's just going to be a fucking song she's singing.
No, this is the perfect... This will be the perfect scene animated with the new, like, really cool, like, angles and all that. It's going to be so cool. Like, this is made for the anime, you know?
Before then. And I don't mean cancelled as in for being problematic. I mean, like, 3 people are going to be watching that shit show, so it's going to get cancelled.
Definitely not.
You remember the
Kyle,
DVD
people watched the worst
sales?
part of the story, and they enjoyed it. So they're definitely going to love the rest of it, all right?
They're not.
I do remember the DVD sales.
Yeah, it didn't sell. It sold 3 DVDs in 7 months, and the director got fired, and he hates Koreans. I learned that.
That is absolutely not true. There is no evidence he has been fired or put off the Chainsaw Man project, and the DVD sales, they're not that important. Who cares? It's a dying medium. Let's move on. Anyway,
sounds like
let's keep going.
Popium to me.
Yeah, it is.
A slender-waisted masterpiece. Now we're talking about women, just like we were talking about them before. Saloons and host clubs forever have a place. So saloons and host clubs, that's where you find masterpiece slender waist women, Alidori.
Right.
And men always want to fuck, so they forever have a place. God, just get me to do it from now on, Alidori. Shut your mouth. Support stress, job stress, male and females, that's the eternal race. Are you talking about race as in racism or race as in the amazing race here, Alidori?
The amazing race.
Wouldn't
it be crazy if they meant actual, like, race? Like, if someone's race? There's no way, Kyle. The eternal race?
Well, you put eternal in front of races.
What does that even mean? Like a chainsaw devil?
Like, they exist eternally. Fujimoto is a big, he hates trans people, Leadery, despite what Fire Punch did. So he thinks that male and female is eternal in the universe, and it is ordained by Jesus. He's a big Jesus guy, too. I think. That's what I'm getting at.
I sure hope not. Okay.
We would never associate with somebody who likes Jesus, right, Alidori? He's a big pussy.
No, God. I would think they're a fool.
I think they were probably
how dare you?
And probably
how dare you believe in Jesus? Yeah. You should make analysis videos about
Didn't
Jesus.
even
It's
know.
open to interpretation, right?
He didn't even know what a Dead Sea Scroll was. Like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
Supports. Oh, I read that one. Do we want to end
Support
the
links in the description. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, no support links and no descriptions and no belows. So the first one was about women. The second one is about jobs again. Wait, the other ones were about jobs, huh? That second one was about jobs. Bitch, you get you. Bitches are girls, literary, though I would never call one that, you know. Middle-aged slashers, like MILFs, the old-timer crew. MILFs getting fucked by the crew. I think the first one's always about women, and the second one's always about not having a job. Okay.
Kyle, I got absolutely no idea, right? This is similar to when I listen to songs. I don't look at the lyrics at all, you know.
Yeah,
but here I'm forced to, and even then, I don't even pay attention. I can't concentrate in any of
I'm
these
big
words
on
for some
lyrics,
reason.
you know, so I analyze every little bit. Listening to a song, Elite, you've been listening like a million times, and you're 5 years into listening, and then you hear a lyric, and you're like, oh, so that's the whole point.
Then it ruins the whole song.
No,
yeah, because it's like, oh, now it's so obvious.
Good, Elite, you're like, oh, I get it now. The other bit that I liked was actually sarcastic. Oh, this is great. Wow. Anyway, they say justice next to Elite, so you want to talk about that boring justice that we always bring up?
Maybe she is the Justice Devil after all. No, she's actually Power. I'm more confident after this chapter that she's Power, you know. But
God,
you're
so stupid. Justice game, lust, slave, uncontrollable desire. Justice, I don't know what this has to do with anything. But lust and uncontrollable desire, we're talking about horniness again. So we're talking about women again. Women are justice. A girl is the Justice Devil. This girl is the Justice Devil. See my fucking pattern? It just fits together. The Suitcase, the best Mad Men episode. If you were a fucking generic coward piece of shit fraud, you would think season 4, episode 7, The Suitcase was the best episode. That was Kyle's opinion from 3 years ago, Leo. We don't like him. Hold rope, duct tape, and box cutter. So this is supposed to be about jobs.
Oh my god, box cutter. That's the best episode of Breaking Bad. But not really. That's what you would say if you're an absolute idiot who just likes climactic events in Breaking Bad.
Yes, that would be lame. Drop that shit after 4 episodes because it's lame. That rhymed too. You know, it's infecting me, Chainsaw Man. I'm becoming Chainsaw Man. So this, you hold ropes and duct tapes and box cutters and use suitcases when you have a job, Elite RE. So my pattern lives on. But then we cut to the hallway and they're all knocked out and Denji's standing there with a baseball bat. He's looking over, he's laughing.
This reminds me of a movie.
I was getting to that, Elite RE. Old Boy's the shittiest out of the Vengeance trilogy.
It's also the most popular, so it's probably the best, right?
He just destroyed me with statistics and stuff. When are you gonna watch? I nearly said Sympathy for Lady Vengeance, but that would
you don't even remember the name.
Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance.
Why would I watch this if you can't remember it? Old Boy's so memorable. You got that one scene in the hallway where even the famous Fujimoto is referencing it. No one's ever even considered the other one.
Fuck his daughter. Oh my god, Alita, he's gonna fuck Nayata.
That'd be strange, but not impossible. If there's like a time skip or something, it could happen.
You gotta be crazy. Suspicious. This girl is time traveling Nayata from the future, Alita.
No, there's no way. Don't be crazy.
She has the hair piece that reminded us of Fami that one time. She has dark hair. She is wacky and likes gross things. Just like
this is absurd.
Oh my god! I think I love this theory.
There is no evidence for this whatsoever, Kyle.
They're not.
What is the evidence for this?
They're the same. Right. I just pointed out that they both have black hair.
Yeah, but so does Yoshida and Asa. They both have black hair too.
Yeah, but they're not.
Checkmate. All right.
Wait, who was the first one you said?
Yoshida.
Well, it's not Yoshida, you idiot. We saw them together.
Asa.
She's dead. We just don't. You're going to cut to that next chapter. We're on the last page, Leary. This is Nayata from the future.
Sorry.
And they're not going to fuck. She just touched his weenus a little bit. So.
Oh my god, she's wearing Nayata shoes, Kyle. That's the same shoes Nayata wore like
Doesn't
3 chapters ago.
Everybody wear these fucking shoes in Chainsaw Man?
No, I don't think so. I
What if
think
I just
Kobeni has
lucked
different.
into
No,
this
maybe.
meme old boy reference theory and it comes to be true? This would be a greater moment than if
Yeah.
Yoshida is a time traveling Kishibe with a phone.
This would be a very subtle hint, right? Like the just the whole way referring to the end of a particular movie that it's
That would
referencing,
be a
kind of.
great
I
way
don't
to
know.
set up a I'm ripping off the thing. What a great reference to have it be a massive plot beat where you have the main character fuck their daughter. Are there any other old
Mm.
boy references in this? We got any kidneys cut out? No, that's Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance. I'm
Wait,
confusing
is
my
there a
movies.
karaoke room in Old Boy? I don't remember. Karaoke scene?
There's in one of those movies I think there is, and it's like a reminding, and I'm getting
Yeah.
a ringing thing. Karaoke.
I don't know.
They go and eat at
I
a
feel like I
bar.
remember
Remember,
that
he eats
from.
that octopus alive.
Yeah, I remember
That was pretty
that. Yeah.
wacky.
Ugh.
What else even happens in that shit movie? Oh, the dude, the bad guy, is the coolest dude of all time, and he's fucking his sister, and that's really cool and totally fine. And then they have that great intercut scene where they're walking in the past and the future, and then he's holding her, and then he lets go of her, and then he shoots himself in the elevator, and then after he gets his what a protagonist that antagonist was, right? He was the real hero, and this ugly fucking weirdo that we were following the whole time. We're just glad he fucked his daughter. Who cares? Get over it.
I don't remember this movie that much. I'll have to rewatch it one
The
day.
villain was the best part. We're on to the final page, Elite RE. You aren't.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. We didn't get to that part. You aren't gonna sing the second verse. That was kind of funny. This seems more fun, and she picks up a bat. We're definitely getting an action shot here where they're gonna fight each other. So my initial, this is what I thought initially, and then you convinced me through something. That she might have just been singing, and she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna beat them up too, or something, because we're on the same side." But no, she's not gonna beat them up.
That's a great question. Now I don't even remember my own theory. I feel like what's happening is that you've got um Yoshida has sent this girl to obviously, placate Denji. They go to this place where they sing, and she's really into the singing. She actually enjoys singing. That's like growing up, she really she thought it was her passion, and she was going to become a singer or whatever. But now she didn't get to do that, so now she's expressing herself in her singing
What does
at a
Denji
karaoke
want to
bar
send
with
Naya to school for?
to be smart because she's smart.
No, wasn't it to get
I think
into
that's really the
university
extent
and
of
get
it.
a job? And doesn't he say a specific job type? It wasn't
I don't
singer,
remember.
was it?
No, there's no. Why would you? No, there's no way, Kyle. I, I don't even know. We'll have to reread all of part 2. What a genius idea. No. What's happening? She was singing and she was into it, and she didn't even notice the people coming in. And then she turned around and she's like, "Whoa, look at all these people that have gone down. Looks like Denji had fun. Why don't I have fun?" And we fight each other for a little bit. It's like a little bit of play fighting. They're not going to seriously hurt each other.
I guess I would like that better than she's actually the justice.
Oh, yeah,
we're having a good fight.
Yeah, the question is,
fighting.
So who
sucks.
sent all these people? Who
I have
sent
no
all these
idea.
people? And
Yoshida
who
wants to
would
beat
benefit
Denji
from
up
this?
for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, there's 2 options. It's either Yoshida or it's Fami, right? Or they're working together somehow.
I'm sick about thinking about these 2 fucking idiots.
Yeah. I feel like it has to be. Oh God, Kyle. I don't know, Kyle.
Neither do
I'm gonna
I.
stick with my theory. She's there with Yoshida. Fami sent all these people to make Denji turn into Chainsaw Man, but he resisted. He didn't turn into it. He fought them all with his bare hands and didn't turn into it. Oh no, that's what it is, Kyle. Yoshida's been tricked. This girl that he's hired is an agent of Fami.
I did think
Fami's
that.
one
I
step
was
ahead
like,
of it.
It's gonna be like Yoshida looks like he's fucking Denji over, but it's actually Fami, and it's a double cross thingy, and this will all have to be explained later, and it'll be funny, and it'll be a recontextualization.
And that's why
thingy.
she looks like Fami with the hair thing. It's like, oh, it's meant to be a subtle hint. It's all coming together.
You know who else is
even her
related
head
to
tilt.
Fami?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Asa. No.
No.
Yours.
Yes. But also
The Death Devil.
Nayata.
Makima. Oh, Nayata. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
This is Nayata from the future.
I don't feel that at all, Kyle. I don't know. I don't feel like there's any.
Some of
there's
these
not enough
lyrics are
evidence
about
for this.
fucking your daughter. Let's read them again. Bitch you.
But yeah, I don't know.
Get you, middle-aged slasher, the old-timer crew. Now, that's not about fucking your daughter. On their deathbeds, OJ Sue or whatever his name was didn't die at the end of that movie. He just got his brainwashed or something. Living out of diners. They probably go to diners at Old Boy, which is where you fuck your daughter. So that's supporting evidence number 4 or 5. Bitch, you. Oh, that's the same thing. You know, she says the same thing over and over.
Yeah. It's yeah. It's like a
Males
chorus,
and
you know?
females, that's the internal race.
No, Kyle. If this was Naita, her eyes would have to be swirly and have the circles. That's like the evidence that it isn't her.
You ruined it, you fucking loser.
Yeah. Unless she can turn it off or something. I don't know.
She can.
It could be
obviously.
interesting. Okay, this is I'm gonna speculate wildly out there, all right, Kyle? This is gonna come out of nowhere. There's gonna be no evidence for this whatsoever.
You
But
speculating wildly? No.
yeah. So isn't it interesting how the 3 horsemen we've seen are all
Women.
girls? Yeah, they're all just young women. They don't look like devils or whatever. They're just women.
They're horse women.
Yoru, I guess Yoru is interesting because she was a owl. We don't know why. But Makima, Naita, and Fami, they're all just women. Maybe, just maybe, the bodies of these women come from an alternate timeline where there are no devils and there's just humans. And the humans have names, but these human names are the same names as the horsemen, like death or famine or something like that. And when a devil is born, it takes the identity of that person from that other timeline, takes their like body and soul and everything, and it grows up to be that person. So this is Naita, or at least the person who is named Control, in a particular alternate timeline, but is a human, and they have come over here via technology, through Yoshida and his like time travel stuff. So this is actually the body of Naita, but not the mind of the Control Devil, from the future. Something like that. What do you think?
In this theory, does they fuck?
They're not related. Yeah, they would, but they're not related though. They're not like sis. I guess they're not really related in this universe either. So there's
what
nothing
really
against
is
it. I don't know.
relation, you know?
Yeah, true. I guess it really just comes down to like having a higher, I guess, a higher likelihood for like genetic defects or something. Really,
You don't have to have a kid out
because if you're
here.
raised,
Devils
yeah, if
can't
you're like
have
raised
kids.
with someone, then yeah, well, we don't know that, right? Can they? How do we know?
Wasn't
Maybe
Naito
Pochita has a
like
family. Wouldn't that be
born
crazy?
into existence at like 8 years old?
Yeah, because Kishibe was like, "Oh, I found her in China."
Yeah.
But maybe she also aged pretty
fine.
quickly, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is Denji still growing?
Nah, he's like 17 or something. He doesn't grow anymore.
What's the... Oh, I figured it out before I even got to ask the question. I was like, what's the thing where they don't grow up because they got superpowers, but it was Ava in those movies? 20-year time skip.
Yeah, I don't watch those.
But they're still 14. Or look like they're 14.
Okay.
Evangelion. Maybe that's what this is all about.
Have there been any Ava references in this? Do you reckon he's even seen Evangelion? Maybe he hasn't
Yes,
seen
I know.
it.
I have it on good authority because I read Fire Punch.
Right, okay.
I can't remember the Ava thing, but I remember saying, oh, they do the fucking, the tide coming in at the end of the world thingy. You ever seen End of Ava?
I actually saw a clip of this somewhere. Oh, maybe it was in... No, it's not a Cichlids video. I saw it somewhere recently. I don't know why.
Yeah, the river came in. That's right when they do the Berserk reference too, so it's like all your favorite things in one.
Oh, I love Berserk. I love Chainsaw Man more, though.
There's no Chainsaw Man
Okay.
references in Fire
Let me
Punch.
look at my notes. Yeah, well, one came first, right? I said, what a chapter. Smooch, smooch, lovely, gropey, gropey, horny, horny, jiggle, jiggle, boing, schlick, licky, licky. Favorite line. But overall, I think this was a very good chapter. I loved reading this, Kyle.
Really?
I just love. Yes, absolutely. This would be in my top top 5 probably of part 2. I just love how it's this girl who is singing a song, not caring about all these people who are fighting with baseball bats against our main character Chainsaw Man, who is just fighting as a human, and they're waiting outside, lining up because they know it's their turn next to go in and lose to him. and then the fight ends and the girl stops, and then they're standing with baseball bats, and it's just the greatest thing ever. So I really
do
like this chapter.
respect the original idea and concept, but still nothing has happened
Yeah,
in this fucking month.
and the fact is also that it just has like this has nothing to do with the last chapter either. Like it just continued on. They went to a hotel, and now there's people coming in and fighting. There was nothing. It's not
Yeah, it
connected
was
at all. I
cool,
love it.
I guess. Or
It's like its own
something.
little standalone chapter, and also it's going to be amazing when it's animated. All right. I don't usually like to say that because I'm like, the manga's its own thing.
I
But
can't
this is
tell if
one of
you're
those
memeing or
cases
just
where I'm
millennial.
excited to see it.
Elite RE's blended
Absolutely not.
into insane levels of
No,
stupidity.
I'm never ironic. No.
Yes, everything Elite
I
RE says on
believe
Twitter,
that the
he
Chainsaw Man
believes.
anime is it's amazing. I can't wait to see the live action version of this. Imagine that, like a movie, like Old Boy or something.
See,
That'd be so cool.
now he's festering in some sarcasm to think that to
You
put
wait,
a
no
wave
way,
of
Kyle.
a haze of mystery over his
Surely,
original
surely, out
comments.
of every chapter in part two, Kyle, this would be the one that would be most suited to live action. Because it's like in a karaoke place, nice
I
down to
don't
earth place.
remember
There's no
these
devils or
fucking
anything. They're just
chapters.
fighting with baseball bats. So human and so relatable. Just like that one line about like a friend of a friend working there. This is the most relatable
Just
chapter
like
of part
gross
two, and that's
girls
why it's the
and
best.
something else.
Indeed, yes.
We made
Right,
it
that was
like
my
50
first note.
minutes.
All right, second note, Kyle. Yeah, it's well
56
done.
minutes.
I think that was mainly just reading out all these lyrics here, right? Then, oh, I guess I did write some of it. I wrote, okay, get ready, Kyle, get ready. So, whoever is sending all these people know that Denji can't transform into Chainsaw Man right now, so they're trying to capture him. Or maybe they are trying to get him to turn into Chainsaw Man. I don't know. We just talked about that already.
Yeah, Yoshi.
And that's it. That's all my notes. Nothing to say. Boring chapter. The best chapter of part two.
How many more days do we have to wait, Elite RE?
What do you reckon? Take a guess, actually.
14. We had a few sevens in a row.
Yes, 14. Well done, Kyle.
God, I just have such a big fucking brain. I have big ears.
We're getting
right?
so close to
I feel the
139,
vibes.
Kyle.
Yes, we are. When it gets to 140, what do we do? Drop it?
That'd be really funny. We titled the video something else, but it's still Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, when it hits 140, we continue the Attack on Titan reread. How about that?
Yeah,
That's
sure.
not happening. Elite RE made a Mushoku Tensei video. It's got like 68,000 views or some shit. He said he's exploding. He's famous now.
Yeah,
He's a piece of shit. And
I'm gonna get monetized eventually.
Yeah, he's got 1,000 subscribers now. I think. Have you passed Bacon yet?
I have no idea. Well, he hit 1,000 recently. I don't know.
One of these
I'll
days,
look
it's
into
going to
that
be
after this.
Ciclet or it's going to be Elite RE. One of them is going to surpass me in subscribers, and that day somebody dies. The other one, it's a game. If you don't beat Ciclet, you die, Elite RE. I'm not jealous.
No, Ciclet is he's a rising star. He is he has the makings of a great controversial figure, I think. If he keeps at it.
Hold on, I need to check. I remember looking at the views and not thinking this Ciclet video is doing too good. It's only got 600 fucking views. What a bitch.
That's more successful than most of my videos.
But not the most recent one.
That's true. That's true.
Still got more than my Devilman video, huh?
Yeah, but no one knows Devilman. That's the difference.
It is true.
Who cares about Devilman? What a waste of
He's
time.
saying
No one read that,
facts
all right?
right
Read
now.
Chainsaw Man. Yeah.
All right, everybody. We'll be back in 14 days. Check out Elite RE's new video, I guess. Support links in the description below. Thanks.